Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a basic beanie. This is a multi-part video showing us how to make a unicorn hat. So starting off, you are going to want to create your slip knot and chain 54 stitches. This is for a child sized hat. If you want to chain one bigger, I usually do 56 for my head. It'll be a perfect opportunity for you guys to pause the video here and get your 54 chains started. Now that we have our 54 chains, we are going to slip stitch into the very first chain that we made. Make sure your chain is not twisted in any way and that all the V's are facing upward. And then after that, you're going to chain 2. That chain 2 is going to count as your first half double crochet of the row. And you are going to place 1 half double crochet into each chain around for a total of 54 stitches. So guys, please pause the video here if you need to and place your 1 half double crochet into each stitch around. So here I'm just finishing up my last row, and I will be showing you how to go ahead and move on to your next row. Make sure you guys are getting all of your stitches so that your count won't be off in the end. So slip stitch into the top of that chain 2. Then chain 2 to start your row. And place 1 half double crochet into each chain around. You're going to want to do this for a total of 4 rows. So go ahead here and pause the video and work 4 rows of just straight half double crochet, and I'll meet you back when we're done. So this is what your work is going to look like when you reach your 4th row of half double crochet. And next, it's really simple, guys. We're going to change from half double crochet to double crochet. So instead of chaining 2, you're going to chain 3 and place 1 double crochet into each stitch around for a total of 8 rows of double crochet. So guys, just watch this if you need help. If not, pause the video and do your 8 rows of double crochet. So just remember, we're doing 8 rows in total of double crochet. So after our 8 rows, this is what our project is looking like. And now we are going to decrease. So we're going to be decreasing using half double crochets, and we're going to do 2 decrease rows, 1 row of just half double crochets, and then 3 decrease rows. So chain 2, and we are going to work 4 stitches. So your chain 2 counts as 1 stitch, and you're going to place 1 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So here's 2, excuse me, and 3 and 4, and in 5 and 6, the next 2 stitches, we are going to decrease them together. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through all stitches. That's just my way of doing it. If you have a different way of doing it, please feel free. That's going to be your pattern all the way around till you reach your chain 2. 1 half double crochet into the next 4 stitches, then decrease 2 together. So pause the video here to get ahead, and I'll see you when we're ready to move on. Here I'm just showing you what happens because I had 4 stitches left. Just place 1 double crochet, one half double crochet into those last 4 stitches. Just follow through to the pattern. So if you ended on a decrease, just place 1 half double crochet into those next 4 stitches. So after you slip stitch into your chain 2, we're going to move on to our next decrease row. So chain 2, and now we're going to place 1 half double crochet into 3 stitches and then decrease on 4 and 5. So our chain 2 counts as 1, so we're going to place 2, place 1 in the next stitch, and place our third one into the next stitch. And now we're going to decrease stitches 4 and 5 together the same way that we did. So go ahead and do that. Just remember, it's 3 half double crochets into the next 3 stitches, and then you decrease 2 together for the whole row. And I'll see you back when we're ready to move on. So for this row, we are just doing 1 row of just straight half double crochet. We are not doing any decreases, and that's because we do not want a cone effect on our hat. We want it to decrease smoothly. If you decrease too rapidly, what can happen is it can just be really pointy. So 1 half double crochet into each stitch around for this row. Okay guys, this is what your work should be looking like now, and we are ready to do our last rows of decreases. We are going to do 3 rows of decreases. So if you remember from our last row of decrease, we made sure to put 1 half double crochet into the first 3 stitches. Well, now we're going to put 1 half double crochet into the first 2. So you know your chain 2 counts as your first stitch, and you are just going to half double crochet into that next stitch. And then in stitches 3 and 4, you are going to half double crochet them 2 together. So if you guys need a refresher on how to do that, just watch this part of the video. So now we are moving on to our next decrease row. This is our second to last, and instead of placing 1 half double crochet into the first 2, we're going to put it in the first 1. So since our chain 2 counts as 1, our next 2 stitches, stitches 2 and 3, we will decrease together. And then in the stitch after that, you place 1 half double crochet, then decrease 2 together, and that will be our decrease pattern for this row. So guys, please watch this part closely, pause the video if you have to, and I'll see you when it's time to move on to our last and final decrease row. Okay guys, so this is our last and final decrease row before we cinch up our hat, and because we need our foundation stitch, we are going to go ahead and chain 2, and we're going to decrease the next 2 stitches together, and then we're going to decrease 2 stitches together all the way around the hat. We are not placing any more half double crochets. We just needed that chain 2, so when we are done with this row we can just slip stitch into the chain 2. So guys, just please watch this part very carefully because you could mess it up easily, and I'll see you back when we're done. Pause the video if you need to. Alright y'all, I'm coming up on my last couple of stitches, and I'm just showing you guys what the top is going to look like. At this point it can be a little, hard to finagle since it is cinching, but this is exactly what we want it to look like. And if you guys have this result, just know you did everything perfectly right. From here on out, it is super easy. After we slip stitch into our chain 2, all we have to do is pull up a long loop, and you're going to see me do that in a moment. And you want a long loop so that you can go ahead and cinch the top together. You're going to cut your yarn, and then you're going to, into those last couple of stitches, you're going to weave the yarn through so that it cinches the top closed. And I know I probably didn't explain that like the best, but that's why I just left this footage in there unedited so that you guys could see. If you pretty much know what you're doing, this is the end of the video and you don't have to, follow along. But for anybody who doesn't know how to close the top of the hat, just watch this video. Well, this clip, sorry. So after I got my hat all closed, I'm just going to take the time to weave in ends, which I highly suggest because like I said, this video is in conjunction with a couple other tutorials that I will be releasing later, showing you how to make a unicorn beanie. It is almost Christmas time and these beanies are super easy and fun to make. I made one in one day that's with all the appliques and the beanie itself. So I'm really excited to be sharing that video with you guys. But from here, I would highly suggest you take the time to weave in your ends now so you won't have to do it later. Guys, so much for tuning into this video. I had so much fun making it for you all, and I hope you enjoyed learning something new with me today. So guys, please make sure you look out for all the other videos that goes with this beanie, and you have a great day. I will see you in the next one.